Okay, so we are done with this. This one was somehow simple for us, isn't it? So we are going to working on this. I know you will be having issue with it because it starts with an isometric, an iso circle at the base, but it's still easy. Please, I'll repeat myself. Go to the video where I explain isometric drawing and its concept, the ISO circles too. Please go there and watch it. Please, I will not be paying deep attention into the details here because what we are going to do here, or what we are doing here, is strictly directing you guys on how to do this assignment. So let's go. If I want to draw this thing, I'll have to put it in isometric, isn't it? And isometric is a kind of drawing drawn at an angle of 30 degrees to the horizontal, right? So I'll draw my vertical and horizontal plane, then my inclined line. So vertical and horizontal, then my inclined line. Vertical and horizontal, then inclined line. The inclined line is drawn at an angle of 30 degrees to the horizontal, right? So 30 degrees to the horizontal. 30 and 30. Now once I'm done with this, I will need to construct my isocircle at this part, right? We have two isocircles there, one at the bottom and one at the top. It has a distance above, right? The distance, that's the thickness, which we are going to be working on soon. Let's go. First, I'll draw the one at the bottom. They said it has a radius of 30 degrees, and when you want to draw isocircle, you need diameter, and diameter is times 2 of the radius, that's 60. So I'll measure 60 to the right, 60 to the left. Now once I'm done with this, the next thing I need to do is to transfer this, place my ruler like this like this. Then I transfer to this place. Now this part I'll measure 60 again. I'll measure 60, same thing, 60, then 30 at the middle, because you need the middle line, the edge and the middle line, you need them. Very, very important. Now after doing this place to the middle, this edge to the middle, since it applies to the bottom to the middle of this line, this one too to the middle of this line, I'll be having something like this. Now once I'm done with this, I will draw my iso circle. Now to draw it, you put your pointer at this part, then this one, put it at this edge, then turn to the other part. So which is this? Now I'll not make it thick yet because I don't know how it's going to connect with the one at the top, so I won't make it thick yet. So I'll come to this other side, put the pointer here, the pencil mouth, put it at this side, then turn to the other side. So this is what I mean. I'll not make it thick again. I'll still leave it like this. Later I'll continue, or I'll make it thick. Now the next thing I need to do is to project this line. Now this is the center line. They told us that there is a straight line running through this place from the center of this our circle. That's 140 away to the center of the other part. Now this center is equivalent to this center here, to the center at this side. This center now I just drew, that's the center I'm talking about. Say it's 140. So from this side to this side, I'm measuring 140. I'm measuring 140. This is 140 here. So what I'll do now is to use thick my thick pencil to draw. I'm using biro so that it will be clear, visible enough. Now I'm doing this side because I'm very sure that there is no much construction here. So which means that this side is accurate normally. So over to this other part. Let's go. Now they said also that this thing, there's another circle at the top. This is the one at the bottom. There's one at the top now. And the distance from this place to this place is given to us as 34, as you can see it from this part to this part, 34. So I'll measure 34 from the center. This is my center. From here I'll measure 34. So this is 34, 3.4, 3.4. So this is 3.4. So from this one now, we'll now use it to draw another one. Please, if you know that you are going to get confused because of too many construction lines, you can clean off some. So you not get yourself confused. Clean off some. Now from this point now, I can now draw the construction for my ISO circle again. So I will collect length from this place, the 30-degree. Collect it from this place, put it like this, then raise it up to this part. Can you see it? So this becomes the center of my second circle, my second ISO circle. So from here I'm measuring 60, radius of diameter of 60, right? Because the first one too was 60. So diameter of 60. So 30 to the right, 30 to the left, 30 to the right, 30 to the left. Now from here I'll transfer this, balance it like this, transfer. This one, draw a straight line, go to this place, draw a straight line, then to this one here, draw a straight line. So with this, please don't get confused with the lines, please. Now 30 to the right, 30 to the left. I want to draw a parallelogram. Now that parallelogram now is going to be having sides to be 60. Come to this side, do the same thing again. I want to draw a straight line, and the shortest distance between 2 points is a straight line. Okay, now we are done with the construction of the isocircle at this place. Now is to now place the isocircle. Before you place it, you do the connection, this to this, this to this, just as we did the first one, this to this, and this to this. So I put my compass here. On like this. Do this part. So this one from here to this place. Just pardon me. So done this. I'll repeat the same process for this one. So once I'm done with this, I'll draw a straight line to this place from a tangential line, right, to connect the both of them. Now from this same center line, it moved away to this part, right? Then a straight line goes around here. So we'll also take care of that too. All right, so if you take notes of something here, you realize that from this center line moved to this part, then went up straight line. Same thing applies to that other side. So we are going to take care of it. But what is distance between here to here? We don't really know. So we can actually calculate. They actually said that from this center line to the other part is 140. Say 140, right? 140 minus this whole structure now you are seeing at this part. They said is 96. So make sure minus 96. This gives us 444. So that's 44 here. So if this is 44, that simply means that the distance from this center line to this edge of this wall and center line of this side to the edge of this wall is 44. So divided by 2, 44 divided by 2, that's 22. In other words, from this place to this place is 22. All these calculations, go and check it out on my isometric video so you get the full knowledge about it. So this is what I'll do. From this center line to this place, I'll measure 22. 22 here. 22 here also. 22 here, 20. So I'm measuring 22. I repeat myself, if you realize that you are having too many construction line and you get confused, try to clean up some, especially the ones that you don't need at that point. Now draw a straight line. Draw a straight line. Okay, so after drawing these straight lines, at this part they said it's 60, the height 60. So I'll measure 60 at this side. 60 here. Come to this other part, the same thing, 60. Measure 60 at this place. Then draw this here. Right? Now, after drawing this, the next thing you need to do is to take off 96. Take off 96 here. So we do it 96 at this side, 96 away here. So I'll project this line out. Transfer. Balance it like this so you can transfer. Do it like this. You understand? So they say 96, right? So I'll measure 96 from here to here. 96. Measure 96. So this is 96 here. So from this 96, measure 96 here too. 96. 96. Then close this side up like this. So this is just a simple movement. Then from here, I'm drawing a line down. So I'll collect this line, move it to the other side. This line here, balance this one like this, take it out to this side. Now once I'm done with this part, you can see I'm almost getting the box. So let's go. They said the box, let's just take care of the box now. Let's take care of the box. Now the box, they said um from this place to this part 10, right? And here to here 18. So I'll measure the 10 and 18. So here to here 10, here to here 10. Then this side 18, 18. I want to draw a straight line, so mean that the shortest distance between 2 points is a straight line. So I'm measuring a straight line. Get a straight line. Please don't outline until you are very sure of the parts you have done with. Don't outline until, so you will not make mistake and start cleaning. Now don't use biro. I'm using biro to outline so it will be visible. Please don't do it though. So it's for the purpose of learning. So once I'm done with that part, I'll use a thick line to complete it. So I'm having this to this to this. Doing this to this. Same thing applies to this one here. This one to this side, and this to this. This one to this side. This other one to this side. This one to this side. You can see it's taking its shape now. Now this one inside too. Do the same process. This one to this one. Okay. So it's looking like this now. What I need to do is to complete it, isn't it? Now they told me that there's another line that moves towards this direction, isn't it? And they say the distance from this place to this place is 24. So I'll measure 24. You can pick any straight line, put 24. So I can use this part of it. Measure 24. Come to this place, do the same thing, 24. So this gives me something around here, 24. So this 24, this is where this thing is dropping down to. So I'm drawing a straight line to get to the 24. Then this closes up like this. Then from this place to this place, there's a slanted line there. So I'm drawing it. Okay. So this other one too, so this place I will outline. Then I need to take care of this other part of the diagram. From this part of the diagram, there's an isocircle there, isn't it? So, and this marks the center of the isocircle. So this is what I'll do. I'll draw a straight line. Draw a straight line. Draw a straight line. Once I draw that straight line, in this place now measure 30 to this part, because they said it's 30 diameter, radius of 30. So measure 30 here, 30 to the right, 30 to the left to give me diameter. I want to construct an isocircle. So from this place, I'll draw another straight line. You will later see the reason why we are drawing a straight line. So from here now, we have 30 to this place, from this place to this side. So I'll draw another line to this side and to this side. So we're going to copy length. Hope you can see what I'm doing. Repeat the same process. Okay, if the line is looking complex for you, you reduce it. You understand? Nobody penalize you for that. But make sure you're not cleaning up the ones you need to please. 30. Do the same thing here. Okay, now once you are done with this part, I've gotten my parallelogram here. Please let me just clean a little so you can see. Let me just clean some part of this diagram. You won't get confused. I think that part is free now. So this place to this place. This is no longer a new thing for us now. This is talking about repeating it. My compass. Later I will complete it. Alright, let's take care of this part of the diagram. If you recall clearly, you remember that from here to this place is 60, right? According to what was given to us. So I'll measure 60 at this side. 60 here. Remember, if you are confused about a particular part, you just leave it, come back to it later. Right? So this side gets the thick line. From here, you can recall. Remember that from here to here, when we did our calculations, we got 22. That's 22 away from it. So I'll get that 22 now. So that's what we're having here. So this 22 now, from here to here 22. So just as I've gotten this one here, I'll repeat the same process here. You understand? So from this 22 marks the center. Remember, we connected this 22 to the center line. So I'll draw another line here. Draw another line there. So that's the center, the center line. So let's continue. That's the center line. So I'll project this place to the wall. Remember, I told you guys that this wall is important. So project it to the wall. From this wall, I'm measuring out, drawing a straight line out, draw a straight line away. Understand? So please don't get confused though. Don't get confused. Stay with me. Now, this part now I've gotten the edge just as I did for this one, and also the edge of this one too. So from this place, I'm measuring um from this edge to this place, I'm measuring diameter 60. Since they gave us radius of 30, same thing applies to this one. So I'll do the same. I'll do the same here and 30. Repeat the same process from here. Draw a straight line. This 60 here and this 30. Please, I can actually use my 45 degree, my set square, but sometimes I tend to just draw on my own because I have a good eye gauge. If you are used to TD, you just naturally get it. And even without constructing, you know the length. So 30 here. So this is what I'll do. So this is what I'll do. From here to this place, the center, and a straight line here. To this other part too, I'll repeat the same process. Let me clean some of the lines so you not get yourself confused. I think that side is clear a bit. So from here to this place, then this to this side, this to this side. Okay, I can now draw my iso circle. Once I'm done with that, I'll also do this one too. Right? So from this place now, I'll draw a straight line tangent. Right? So I'll draw a tangent. Now I can now outline the remaining parts of my diagram. So as you can see, we are done, or should I say almost done. We are done now. Just to complete this with, okay, but we need to put a circle here and another circle there. Let's just outline this. Please, when you want to outline, use this to shade it to be clearer. Okay, so we are done with this. I have outlined it. I think it's looking like the question itself, isn't it? So I just have to put my hollow part, the circular part here and here. So they said it's from the same center as the biggest isocircles there, but it has a diameter of 24. A diameter of 24, as you can see it. So this is the center. Okay, so they say it's drawn from the center, right? Now we're having something that is somewhat confusing here. Let's take note. The center is the one at the top, not the one at the bottom. The one at the top, because the one at the top is the center of the circle above. So we're working with the center. This one here. This one here. Let's take note. I say it has a diameter. So diameter of 24. That's, I'll now measure 12 to the right, 12 to the left, 24 in total. 12 to this part, 12 to this, the same thing. It's looking confusing. You can clean off. Can clean off. Looking confusing. Nobody will penalize you for that. So with that, you can draw your circle. Balance it. You know what to do now. From this place, put it here. Repeat the same thing at this side. Then here. So that's it there. I need to outline it. When you're outlining, you still use the same, you still use this thing, just make it thicker. Like I said again, I'm using biro. Same thing applies to this one here. The center is the one you can find here. This is the center. This is the center here. So from this place, repeat the same process. To the right, to the left. Left to the right, left to the left. Left for me, I will not be passing through all this stress because I have this stuff to help me. Since I'm just teaching you guys, I need to follow these protocols. Protocol. Do this here. Again, if you are having a complicated work, and clean. But this is the only place I need. The other side will be hidden. So this gives me this. When you outline your work, you have this. Okay, the next thing is to put dimension. This is how it's going to look like at the end. If your end is not looking like this or better than this, more there's an issue. You need to work on it. Thank you very much for watching.